I know this sounds a little weird, but I'm in such a strange position right now and I genuinely have no idea what to do. So me, 32 years old male, and my best friend Sam, 32 years old female, have been living together for 5 years now. Originally it was supposed to be a temporary situation because of some health issues she was having, but we decided she would move in permanently when we found out her health wasn't going to get better. She's schizophrenic and blind, along with having various other medical issues, so a lot of daily tasks are difficult for her. Our arrangement is that I cook, clean, drive, and do other things she struggles with, while she pays for all our shared living expenses. This honestly has been a dream situation for us. It allows me to do my dream job, which doesn't pay well, without ever really having to worry about money, while she lives a pretty normal, independent life and gets support with her health issues, plus she never has to do housework. I met my girlfriend Emma, 31 years old female, 3 years ago. Sam and Emma were never super close, but they were always friendly and Emma was always super understanding of our living situation and never mentioned having a problem with it to me. Recently we started talking about getting married and moving in together. While we were discussing it, I mentioned that I didn't know what would happen to Sam once we got married. Emma got kind of irritated and said Sam would just move out and get her own place finally. I reminded her that it wasn't that simple, but we started fighting and I asked to change the subject. It came up again when Emma said something about moving into my apartment, and I told her we couldn't because it was Sam's apartment, not mine, and I'd never be able to afford the rent. We started fighting again. I said Sam could never live by herself and I wasn't sure I could get married if it meant I had to leave her alone. Emma said she needed space to think and drove away. A couple of hours later she texts me and basically says that I can keep having an emotional affair with Sam if I want, but she won't put up with it anymore. She doesn't want to talk to me for a week, and then after that, we can talk about if we want to be together. I'm seriously so lost and conflicted on what to do. Emma never expressed these opinions before. I completely understand why she's upset, but Sam isn't a regular roommate that can just move out. I want to be with Emma and live with her, but I can't just kick Sam out on the side of the road either. Let's see what the comments say. Infamous Wasabi says, "The problem here is that Emma wants to marry you and you alone. Not to marry you and Sam. You never mentioned that you would or could not abandon Sam. If you want to spend your lifetime caretaking Sam, I respect your choice. But the chances of you finding a woman who is willing to share your attention with Sam is highly unlikely. Not a-holes here." Now, AAM that says, "I'm gonna go with you're the a-hole, but I want to clarify that I don't think you're an asshole for wanting the best for Sam and that I recognize that you're between a rock and a hard place. That being said, you are putting your caregiver relationship with Sam above your marriage with Emma, and it's a bit unreasonable to have just made the assumption that Emma might not want to start life as a married couple alone. The wording in Emma's text might have been wrong, especially if she just came to the realization, but even I sense that you and Sam may have a codependent relationship and I can totally understand that Emma might even feel like a third wheel in your relationship, at least that's the sense I get. It's tough to leave a loved one in a precarious position, but I'm not sure how you expect this to go on for the foreseeable future. Emma is marrying you, not you and Sam, and it's not wrong for her to not want to live separately from you or with Sam for the rest of your married lives. What do you think? What you would do in that situation? Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider clicking on the like button. It doesn't cost you anything and helps support the channel. Comment whatever is in your mind. I love seeing your points of view. I wish you all the best. Love.